Donnie Yen and freaking Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Holy shit. Well done. He really had that Yoda Jedi like features to him, except he was younger. And he's not even that young. He's been acting since before I was born. I feel like him, Forrest Whitaker, and Jang Wen really brought some Alec Guinness to the film. Donnie Yen, he looked like he was blind, even though he obviously wasn't. Like how everything, it wasn't just the lenses; it was just the fact that he wouldn't react to stuff on the screen with his eyes. And maybe it's because of his martial arts background, but he really exemplified that Force-like philosophy. Hong Kong probably showed Star Wars, so it was probably easier for him than Jang Wen to see it. But my gosh. Jedi Master. Spoilers alert, I have to talk more about stuff that happens to him in the film, which is unfortunate. And I don't want to spoil for people who don't want to watch it. And who don't want to watch it but don't want to get spoiled for it. Spoilers alert, here it goes. It's funny when he makes all the blind jokes, like there's a level of humor as to him being a bumbling idiot and him being a smart guy. And he obviously wasn't like De Niro or like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight type of humor, but it was still funny. He knew the kind of horribleness that went into his blind jokes. It seemed like he was ripping it straight off of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I felt like he was really good for that role. Maybe he can play like Toph's like father in some role in some Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise comeback thing. We'll get to that later. Who knows? Jang Wen, guy with a gun. He's a very funny guy. Jang Wen's just naturally funny. He's like this really cool guy, but he's always like bumbling, sort of like Han Solo, when he's like carrying all this heavy shit and then shooting stuff. It was a great moment for him and Donnie Yen in the end. It was a really cool way to see him go. Even though I wish I'd see more of him later on. Forrest Whitaker plays a father role, pseudo-father role for the main character of the film. Fortunate as I don't see much of it and they didn't go much into it. I hear from Bannon Hayes that there's reshoots and edits for this film, and my guesses are that they included more of the female main character because of Rey in The Force Awakens, which I think was a big mistake. I felt like Donnie Yen and Jang Wen and Forrest Whitaker were a great combination of people to revolve the film around. Like, it was a weird film because, like, Star Wars wise, there wasn't much to connect it with other than the green screening of certain things, which I won't spoil. But it's really cool technology, really cool edits, but I don't want to spoil how they green screen that stuff in. It was cool that they were able to do that, and I felt that was integrated well. But main characters in this were really good. They were good enough for a spin-off, and it showed that the spin-off formula worked. It's a shame that they didn't continue Rogue One as... Again, why they chose Rogue One as the title of the film later. But, like... Again, I feel like the whole film was originally revolving around Donnie Yen, and they probably took out a whole bunch of scenes from them. I'm not even sure, actually. They might have just not written anything revolving around the characters originally, and then inserted a whole bunch of stuff in. It's hard to say, but I felt like if I were going to make this film, I would revolve around the three main characters, like the Rey ripoff and the Han Solo Rey ripoff really didn't have much purpose in the film, despite it being the whole film revolves around the entire circumstance of destroying releasing the Death Star plans, obviously. And I feel that there wasn't much for, and the the main characters, the couple, just didn't have enough to revolve around, even though it might not even be their fault. Then again, with Whitaker, Wen, and Yen, I felt like they did so much with their characters. Like, the two main ones seemed to pale in comparison. Then again, maybe they were just there to be like fish out of water protagonists, but like they spent so much time on them, like, and fail at using them, that it just seemed like a big waste. Anyway, I'm sort of rambling now, so I hope you guys support Donnie Yen. Support Jang Wen too. He's in a lot. He's actually a mainland China auteur, actually, and probably a lot of people don't know this. I'm sure he had a lot of fun being in the film, and he probably learned a whole bunch of stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he did like a parody or use some of the stuff he learned from being on the Star Wars set to introduce like a whole space mainland China film. It's really cool over there. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Hope you guys enjoyed.